Greetings and welcome to episode 186 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod USA campaign. This, my friends, how we left it last time, where we've once again been assaulted by a huge force of Spanish here. I mean, this is absolutely massive, my friends. Look at the size of this force here. It's extraordinary. The amount of forces they've moved in here just to try and break this line here. They really have thrown everything at us here. All along this line here, all along the front, the front line, the Spanish have thrown multiple forces in at a single point to try and crack it. They've almost succeeded at some points, but this here seems to be the main focus of all their assaults. They've thrown everything at us here. As you can see, they've thrown in quite a lot of troops here. Well over 16,000, dare I say, maybe even nearly 17,000 troops here, up against our just over 11,000. So again, they outnumber us by a fair chunk here, but my friends, as you can see, I think we do, in terms of quality, outpace them here. I think we've got the better quality here, but we mustn't become complacent because they're going to absolutely throw everything at us here. And remember, their troops can enter the battle straight off the march. Ours will only enter our reinforcements once one of these regiments, or these regiments here, start to sort of retreat. We'll only get them one at a time. Theirs will continuously feed into the battle. So again, we've got a huge amount of pressure on us here, but we could decline the attack. Let the siege carry on here so we can bring in additional forces, but I think we might do some serious damage here to the Spanish. Because as you can see, this force here is already really badly beaten. Now, it's this force here. I think we might fare well against this force, to be honest with you. They are at full, no, they're not at full strength, so actually this force here could be this. And this force is potentially this one here, sort of hiding behind here, or it might be somewhere else where I'm not quite missing it. Maybe there's a force here we can't quite see. Yeah, it looks like there might be, but we can do a tremendous amount of damage at these armies. So we're going to take this fight. There's going to be a long fight here, my friends, so dig in, because it's going to be a very long fight. But let's get our own troops organised here, which is probably the best army to come in here to aid us. Maybe this army here, but no, this army definitely. This army's going to go to the back here because, as you can see, it is the army that's actually probably this one here. And dare I say, yeah, we've got this army here which is in good strength. This army here has got a number of casualties. This one I think we'll have here coming in as well to replenish and reinforce. So let's get these here at the front done. Look at that, we can't have these because it's fixed artillery, so these gentlemen are not much good to us, to be honest with you. Let's put these gentlemen here, and we'll just move these across. So that's a good deployment. We can't have that, which is a little bit of a shame, that's a waste, but we had these more for defence, but of course, for some reason, because of reinforcements, they can't drag these in, which is fine. And then we'll do the same here as well. Oh, look at that. We've got the Grenadiers, who are excellent. Even without them being sort of sharpshooters on the horses there, they're still wonderful troops on the ground there. And also wonderful melee troops. We'll just bring these gentlemen here. So the guns. Mind you, the guns, this usually doesn't make any difference. The guns usually come in after the cavalry for some reason. We'll have the cavalry here. Actually, this is pretty well set up here. We'll just bring these gentlemen in, the ones that are full here, and we'll just push these gentlemen who are taking casualties previously into the back here. This army shouldn't be needed at all. We'll leave it pretty much where it is, apart from these here. We'll just bring the guns out of here. That's it. I think we're set fair now for this fight, my friends. It's going to be a long fight. It's going to be an hour at least because that is on the clock. We've got a hold out here. We've got some wonderful complement of guns here, which are going to do tremendous damage here. But we mustn't become complacent here because they're going to bring in a lot of guns themselves, a lot of cavalry, a lot of troops. We're going to see a lot of action here. Thankfully, we've got the Continental Marines to sort of anchor the defence, and also some provisional scouts who are wonderful. They really are. Got some good cavalry as well, but we've got a hold here. Remember, we are also not sure where these are going to come from, so all these reinforcements for Spain are going to come in from different angles. And that's going to be the problem. But let's take this fight, my friends. We're not going to shirk this fight at all. We're not going to back away. We're not going to take a single step backwards here. We are going to fight. We shall not yield. It's going to be a huge battle here. I think we can probably push the Spanish away here, and that will do a huge amount of damage to their intentions here, breaking this particular area. But that was the council, sort of requesting that we put those forts in place really has broken the momentum of the Spanish attacks here. It really has. They've had to commit huge numbers of their forces to try and break these sort of citadels, as it were, these fortresses we've built on the front line. It's going to take them a lot to get past these, but we're going to suffer as well. Excuse me, my friends, we're going to suffer as well in terms of casualties. Excuse me, my friends, we might even bring in the Marines just to stiffen the resolve here, maybe even lead an attack against them. So we've got quite a lot going on here in terms of the topography here of the battlefield. Now, as you can see, our battle stretches all the way here to this small hamlet that's here. We've got a lot of depth here, but look at that. We've got a wonderful amount here of coverage here with woods. And look how far my goodness me, the deployment zone is massive. The topography here does suit us quite well here. The deployment zones are pretty much equal. There's quite a large no man's land here. And I think what we will do is we'll set them back here. We'll use this sort of mound here to put our cannon. Now, I know the howitzers don't really need that, require that. We might even put these in the line, the artillery into the line for those for the canister shot. But I'd like to get the shrapnel shot. The shrapnel shot is brutal, so we might actually not put them in the line. I know the council may be balking at that, but I think we're going to fall back to this line here. Remember, we've got to cover all our flanks here because we are going to be assaulted from all sides, I believe. Now let's get these gentlemen ready, and I think we'll use the crest of this hill here. That's a nimber. Oh, that's a wonder. And we'll put quick line, which really is, if it's used right, is brutal. Look at that, and it also stretches a good length here, a good distance. And the shrapnel shot, not so much. But if we can use it correctly, it's going to be terrific. That's more like it. That's an absolute wonder. Now, if we can we... Let's just move these gentlemen out of the way here. Let's get a better area to which we can deploy our forces. And there's the Continental Marines. We want them here. We're not just going to just put them there for a second. Now we've got the bodyguard, our general here. We've put these gentlemen here for the moment. We've got the provincial scouts who can lay down deployment stakes, which we're going to need. I think we'll try and defend this line here. We'll put stakes down along here to defend against the cavalry breaks through. So what we'll do is we'll just put the provincial scouts here for the moment. Put them on. Actually, we'll just stretch them across here, because if you stretch them like this, they should. When you do that, then now that should cut. Now they should each one of these gentlemen here should put a stake down, which will cover this artillery line against any charges by the cavalry, unless of course they're flanked. I've got plenty of cavalry here. We'll have 2 regiments of cavalry moving out here, but we might just hold them back because we don't know where those reinforcements are coming in. We'll just put these here. We should have another 2 regiments here, indeed. Let's put them there. Now, let's set our defences here. I'm going to set them quite far forward here. Continental Marines, that's a wonder. We'll have this line of infantry here on the right. And we'll have this regiment here, left there. Excellent. like it. Now we've got... I think we might just have... Let's try and stretch this as far as we can. We want to try and keep some regiments so we can cut off the flanks here. Got cuirassiers, we've got infantry here. Let's try and put these gentlemen here just to cut off that form of box, as it were. We'll extend the line this way because we are going to have multiple assaults against our line here. We'll have just one regiment by here for the moment. We'll try and hold back the cavalry. They might come in, well, they will definitely come in useful. We'll try and keep the cavalry back here to defend if possible. We'll have one regiment, no, we'll have both these regiments sat here ready to move against anything that moves against our flanks. The same can be said here, because the demarcation line is all the way back here. There, so we've got to look at the gap. If any of those outflankers here, we're in trouble. So we're going to keep the cavalry back here for the moment in defensive mode. And we can hope this is going to be enough, but we can always move this regiment here, which is a reserve regiment, in onto one of the flanks depending on where they come from. So consider this as a sort of reserve. We'll put them slap bang in the middle here. Take more fire at will. We don't want any collateral damage here. Alright, let's take this fight, my friends. It's going to be a brutal battle. This is, my goodness me. Let's begin. Alright, let's get those stakes down first. Good grief. Right, there's the first. That's a wonder. Good grief. Look at all the horse. They're coming on this. They're going to flank us here. Come on, move it now. They're swinging all their cavalry onto this flank here. Look at that. That's a monstrous fight there, sir. You are not going to be flanking us, sir. That is an absolute guarantee. Got to keep our wits about us here because we're going to be absolutely inundated in a minute. Gotta keep our wits about us. Let's get into them now. Got them. Let's roll them up. Here comes another regiment here. Got reinforcements coming in all the time here. Let's take the gentleman off this now. They've done their business here. Come on, gentlemen. Let's not. They're gone. They don't like it. They don't like it. Move these gentlemen back here into reserve. Actually, I think we'll put them in the trees here. Let's roll up this flank. They've got. Right, let's move these gentlemen into position here. We've got another wave coming in here. Guerrilla's commander, let's get him, sir. Let's get back to our lines here. Oh, Field Marshal. A Field Marshal. Ready. Get back in the battle, gentlemen. Let's deal with this. Let's try and get them onto this square here. Let's force them onto this square, gentlemen. Come on. That's a beautiful shot there. These are being decimated here. volley. Oh, they've had enough. They've had enough. Got a mental £24. That's going to be a problem there for us. The line is held thus far. Yeah, they're weaving. Oof. No chance, not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance of letting that happen. No chance. Let's clear it up. Let's clear this up. Oh, look at that. It's shattered. Clear them out. We don't need these loitering about with intent. Come on, look at that. Oh, wait a minute. We've got to be really savvy here because we've got a lot of... Those are going to cause absolute hell to us. We've got to get out of here. We can't take the risk. We'll lose this entire regiment here. Can we? Will it reach? It will. Wow.
Please come down and open this bottle of water, please.
Sorry about that, my friends. We've got to try and take out these rocket troops here. Trying to get them out of here. Look at that, they're going to cause absolute hell to us here. We can't go around them here, they've got too much troops here. Let's try and put these out of the way here. Okay, let's try and get them out of harm's way here because they've taken a bit of a beating, these gentlemen. They're just on, oh, they're shaking them on the way. Gentlemen, let's look lively here. Let's focus on what we can control here. Let's deal with these. Before they get any close to us. We just have to take. We're obviously going to be hit pretty hard by what's coming, but we've dealt with that first army. Come on, gentlemen. Where's that firing? Where's that fire support? Come on. Oh, look at that. The militia is ripe for that there. Let's hit them here. That's a wonder. Excellent from the ship here. Here they come. Let's be ready to hit them on the flank here. The fire support is going to be vital here. Prepare to fire, gentlemen, prepare to fire. Prepare to fire. They've taken some damage there, haven't they? The regiment here. Let's focus on the regiments. No, let's focus on these gentlemen here. They've just been absolutely blitzed. Cazadores. We've given them a good pasting here. And here. Fire support. Got them trying to flank here now. They've gone. This door here. Some more support to this flank. Come on, gentlemen, fire! Oh no, you don't. The fire support here has been exceptional. Oh my god. They took the brunt of that. Oh, wait a minute. Control the battlefield here as best we can. We're trying to shape and mould this battlefield as best we can here. It's a wonder. Irish Brigade, let's deal with them. I'm going to turn to the flank here. That's a wonderful shot there. Got more horse coming this way. They're buckling. The sheer weight here of numbers. Let's not lose control entirely here. Let's just maintain our discipline as best we can here. Oh, gentlemen, this is not some kind of stroll. We've gone. They've broken through here. Couldn't canister a shot. Field Marshal. Oh, that's a wonderful shot there. This whole flank's going to break. It's going to break entirely. Where's our reinforcements? We need them in here quickly. We've broken through this front line here now. Them lads. Oh, Carbonies, they've sent a lot of us here. Here they come. Oh, they sent in this force first. Let's pick off their artillery as best we can. I think this line here is broken. They've had enough. Let's try and let's clear this pocket out here. There's pikemen. Got a lot of cuirassiers here. This is excellent. Look at this. The whole line's going to collapse. Go. Get out of there. Some point sacrifice yourself. That line is lost. That line is broken. What we can do now is clear up all of these remnants of these forces. Bingo. Right, let's set up our secondary defensive line here. Don't just stand there, sir. Like a dummy, move. Excellent. Look at the pikeman. The pikeman catch us, we're in trouble. Secondary line. They've just about held up on here, but look at that. We've blitzed this entire Spanish army here. Now we're clearing up the remnants of whatever they've got left here. Oh, look at all the guns coming in here. Oh, look at that, they've already gone. Wow. Well, let's get them out of here, let's get out of here. We need infantry in here now more than anything else. Because here they come. But it's only a scratch force. It's not going to be enough to hold back all these these Spanish forces here. Which if they want to fight, then we will oblige. But we've decimated these forces here. Look at that. Come on. My goodness me, we've done a good job here. Yes, more cuirassiers. And here as well. Yes, there it is. If we had to hold them up here, well, we got these these are sacrificed to hold up these pikemen. Clear this up. Let's clear this up. Hopefully we can get in behind these. What is going on there? That's it, well done, lads. The amount of forces they brought in here is extraordinary. Move it, general, move. Oh, more sharpshooters. Let's go take one off here to be able to pick up these gentlemen here. This Irish brigade, they gave us so much trouble. Shattered, please, gentlemen. Shattered. Clear this out. Let's tighten these lines, gentlemen. Smart. Got them. Let's check down the militia. Let's deal with them. Here they come, Carboneers. Swamp them here. Now we're going to work behind them now. Got this sort of semicircle here. Oh, look at it. We're going to see it. Carboneers. I don't think so. Got to hold what we've got here. Let's get in behind them. So many forces here, it's extraordinary. many troops they've got here. Don't just stand there like lemons, sir. Move. They've gone. They shattered their own forces. Dragoons. They've gone. Right, let's get stuck in here, the flanks. Actually, no. Oof. Look at that, threading the needle beautifully there. Oh, one of our generals gone. Let's deal with these carbineers once and for all. Troops here, troop numbers here is extraordinary. Loiter. What a battle this has been. Oh my goodness me. They've gone. Let's get them, lads. Let's swamp them. If they want to fight, then we'll oblige. This has just been absolutely just done. The amount of forces they're able to bring to this is extraordinary. Oh, they've gone. The sharpshooters have gone. Come on, lads, get stuck in there. We're just throwing everything we can at them now at the moment. There it is, they've gone. The Dragoons have gone. They're going to roll up this flank as well here. It's a sheer weight of numbers. It's a sheer weight of numbers, that's all it's been here. My goodness me, this has been extraordinary. We're going to set up another line here. Oh my gosh. 225 minutes. Wow, this has been insanity. Right, we've got to form now a proper defense, a proper attack group now. Right, let's finish off these. This has cost the Spanish so dear, and us as well. Wow. We've got. Look at the look. I mean, look at it. Look at the battlefield here. My goodness me. Right, let's rid ourselves of all these guns here. This line is completely broken now. All the artillery is gone. How the blazes do you stop this? You just don't, do you? Let's get them out of here. Let's get them out of here. We've got to re-establish a brand new... They have thrown everything at us here. Right, let's re-establish a brand new line here now. This is just... There it is, that's what we need, is this. Hopefully they'll turn now and face these here. That's more like it. Much, much more like it. That's more like it. God, look at all these coming across as well. My goodness me. They've gone. They've had enough. Get out of there, gentlemen. Get out of there. There's no point in having these killed off as well. Look at all these reinforcements coming in here. Get out of there. Get out of there, lads. Here they come. Look at all these forces. Where the blazes are they getting all these from? We can probably hold here. Come on, gentlemen. Come on. Give us control of this unit here. Come on, lads, deal with them. Dealt with them. They've gone. They've had enough. Now it's time to deal with them once and for all. This is one of the toughest battles we've ever had. they want to fight, then we will oblige. We will oblige. My goodness me, what a battle this has been. Come on, gentlemen. Ah, that's why they got killed by these stakes here. Excellent. They've had enough now. Gosh, I think we've got a grip of this now. We've got these coming in here. What the blazes? What happened there? They got ambushed by these cavalry. They're still sending forces in here. That is extraordinary. Let's get him, lads. Let's finish this off. My goodness me, we've destroyed what, 5 Spanish armies? Come on, lads, get in there now. Help them out. Oh my gosh, where the blazes did that come from? Let's tip the balance in our favour if we can. Wow. Oh, they've gone as well. Wow, look at me a minute. Let's get them in the flanks here. That's for sure. Now we're going to hit them in the flanks hard now. They're still coming in here. Wow. Now it's time to deal with these, I think. Gentlemen, for goodness sakes, this. The losses here have been extraordinary. There's a critical mistake. They've angled themselves against the troops there. They've left that flank open. Oh, that's allowed. Good grief. Always the Marines. This is unbelievable. The amount of Spanish forces here are extraordinary. We're ready for it. Let's go. Where did they come from? Come on, lads, come on. We can do this. They've had enough. 113 and they've buckled already. Let's see if these have got a bit more courage with them. Oh, yes. We did it. Oh my gosh. Wow. We did it. I dread to see what I think the casualty numbers will be. They'll be extraordinary. 10,000. They lost 10,000. We lost 4,500. Look at that. We lost 4,500. They lost over 10,000 men. Wow. God, look at the 24-pounders. Look at that. Over nearly 1,000 killed between them. And look at the sharpshooters. The artillery here did extraordinary. Cuirassiers as well. Look at that. That's a monstrous amount there. Wow. Yeah, they've taken a real pounding there. The Spanish, they threw everything they had in this area at us then. Gosh, how do we hold on to that then? But they've still got a number of forces they can pull in here. This war is not over by any means. Look at that there. They've got this battle here as well. Gosh, what a fight that was. They lost 10,000 men there. Wow. This war is not over by a long shot, my friends. Wow. But can they recover from such losses? That's the main thing. Can we? Because we can't. We haven't really been able to reinforce this front for a long time. When they've got a lot of forces down here in Spain itself. That's where we're going to see most of the reinforcements coming from, probably. But thankfully our naval forces are in complete command of the Mediterranean and the Atlantic. Wow. That was just a gigantic battle. What was that battle? Best part of 30,000 men. God. What a brutal fight that was. Now they're starting to bring up, they've got to bring up additional reinforcements here because they've pretty much thrown everything they can here. Mind you, that's going to be a big battle there. They haven't managed to punch through here, we've managed to hold here, particularly this area here. But the Spanish aren't done by any means. I wonder if they got in Paris here. We'd have to check, see what they got in Paris. I'm not sure if they got any reinforcements here. That might be prone here to a counterattack by an amphibious landing here. Oh, here we go. Looks like they're going to move up these forces here, perhaps, to try and solidify their front lines. We don't know what's here, though. We can't see what's here. We have to move this gentleman here. Britain really haven't had any part to play at all. They've just pretty much kept themselves out of all the battles we've been involved in. What a battle that was. Wow. So my friends, have a beverage of water. Huge battle that was. I mean, you had to sort of adapt from wherever the front lines were moving. That was incredible fighting. It really was. That was brutal. Maybe the most brutal we've had in this campaign. Maybe it could be with one of our battles with Russia, but as you can see, we've got this here is pinned down, but we've got a number of reinforcements moving here. They've got obviously going to be moving here. Oh, they're good grief. Mind you, we outnumber them here. But I think that's about what we take for next episode, my friends. Like they're trying to circumvent this here, but luckily we've got two forts here, and they've moved this away from this fort here for some reason and gone on. Mind you, that's one of the most powerful forces they've got. It's going to be a real tough fight, that is. But my friends, that is going to be a battle for next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this battle and this episode. As always, my friend, thank you for your wonderful advice and support. It's been absolutely exceptional. It really has. We've got a long way to go yet in this war with Spain, but we might try and launch a counterattack and maybe hit Paris. If Paris is empty of troops, then we might be able to get around here and start pushing this war in our favour. But my friends, I can leave that for your decision to make, my friends. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Again, sorry for the long time between videos. I've been really busy of late, my friends. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed this. As always, please be safe whatever you're doing. Until next time, bye for now.